Good afternoon, everybody. It's me, Serge Bogosi, and I am the hockey guru. Why am I the hockey guru? Because I'm the self-proclaimed genius of hockey, of all things hockey. From the squirt level, actually from the mite level, all the way up to the NHL level. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, you contact me because I will have an opinion on something. A lot of times you might not agree with my opinions, but that's why I am the hockey guru. So it's been a while since we did a little bit video on YouTube here, and I wanted to basically do a little bit of an update, what's going on, and touch on what's the predictions we made and how it's going. And we're 33 games in. Most teams have played about 30 games, so we're about 10 to 12 games away from the halfway point. It's right before the Christmas break coming up, and we have a few surprises. What we don't have a surprise in, the game last night between Tampa Bay. There's some great talent in the NHL this year. Tampa Bay Lightning are running away with the NHL currently. They played without their top goalie, Vasilevsky, for forever, it seemed like, 14 games. And just my luck, against the Leafs, he makes a comeback yesterday and has a game of his life. Okay? Tampa, Toronto, two awesome teams, stacked offense, fast, speed, great goaltending on both sides. The score sheet, the scoreboard said Tampa Bay won 4-1. Right? You would think, oh, 4-1, whatever. However, the Toronto Maple Leafs outshot the Tampa Bay Lightning 49-21. What's going on? What's like Vasilevsky just had a career game yesterday, and it had to be against the Leafs. 49-21, total domination. There was a power play where they had like 8 shots in one power play and 2 goalposts, and nothing seemed to go on. The guy stood on his head. God love him. All the kudos to Andrei Vasilevsky, probably the best goalie in the NHL. And the Tampa Bay Lightning are going to be tough to beat with that team. They got some superstars. They got some all-around great players, defense, offense, and obviously a great goalie. So Tampa Bay is not surprising anybody. My Leafs are not really surprising anybody. They're second in the NHL, so they're having a great year. Who is surprising us is the Buffalo Sabres. We had a video on them. They're still doing amazing. Again, young, speed. Washington, Columbus, not much of a surprise. The Pittsburgh Penguins, the perennial all-star team, Pittsburgh Penguins, who have won 2 cups recently and 3 overall. They're out of a playoff spot currently. What else do we got? The Rangers, we were expecting them to be a bubble team. The Philadelphia Flyers. Now, this team, what a disaster. They have some good players. They have some good scorers. They have, Giroux, Couturier, Simmons. They can put the puck in the net, but they cannot play goalie. Like my kid, who's a Bantam, I bet you he could play on that team. What's going on? The other day, you're up 5-3 with a minute left against Calgary, and you lose the game. This should not happen. Come on, Philly. You fired Ron Hextall. Get with it. Go get yourself a goalie. Chuck Fletcher, I'm looking at you, buddy. They hired you. Go out there and get yourself a goalie, because that's what you need on that team. Or you're wasting the season. You're right now 9 points out of a playoff spot. It's not looking too good. Speaking of out of a playoff spot, we got a lot of friends here who are LA King fans. Man, you're having a tough year. You thought you were going to have a good year. You can make excuses. Jonathan Quick was injured. You went and paid a whole bunch of money to, Ilya Kovalchuk. You're thinking you're going to be, he's going to be your savior. But no, man, you guys suck. The good thing about it is you're last place in the NHL and you're in the running to win the lottery. And the winner of the lottery this year gets Jack Hughes, who's a pretty good, I don't want to say generational player, but he's a good one. He's from Florida, an American. Not too many kids from Florida have made the NHL, but this kid is really good. By the way, if you've seen him, he looks like he's 12. But anyways, he's a great, he will change the franchise around, and I'm sure the LA Kings can use him. So, if you're going to lose, you might as well go out and lose big, right? Now, I hate the Montreal Canadiens. We've said this before. They're surprising right now, and they're right now holding down the last spot. If you hate a team, okay? If you hate a team, you don't want them to finish last place, because if they finish last place or near last place, they're going to get a good high draft pick, right? You want them to be right out of a playoff spot, a couple of points out. That way they don't get a good draft pick, and they don't make the playoffs, and they suffer. Montreal Canadiens, we're going to predict they're going to miss the playoffs. They're doing a lot better than we thought they would, but it looks like they're going to miss the playoffs. The Detroit Red Wings, A bit of a surprise. They're, a bit of, they're not doing the best, but they're still within the reach of a playoffs. Carolina Hurricanes, New York Rangers, Ottawa Senators, all teams that are out and looking in. The Islanders have surprised us. The New York Islanders are in a playoff spot, even though they lost their franchise player, John Tavares. The Vegas Golden Knights in the West. Okay, so the West has been interesting. Calgary Flames, an amazing year finally. The Edmonton Oilers are in a playoff spot. Is this reality? What's going on? Finally, Edmonton? Are we going to see the Edmonton Oilers make the playoffs? Maybe. Sorry, I'm glancing at my laptop here, so I got my notes. I know everything, but I can't memorize the numbers, right? So I got to look at that. I got to look at this. Shocks. I thought the St. Louis Blues, all right? The St. Louis Blues, I thought, were going to be a contender, but wow, they're a contender for Jack Hughes. That's how bad they've been. Arizona's even better than them. Vancouver's got some amazing players with Besser and Pettersson, but they're still not really a playoff team. The Vegas Golden Knights, are the one. So they started out really bad. They looked like they were going to miss the playoffs, but they've had a phenomenal run. Won their 8 out of their last 10. They're winning games again. Fleury's playing like he's Fleury. 18 wins, leading the league. The goalies. That's all they got, though. Paul Stastny's back tonight, though. There's that. Anyways, the Vegas Golden Knights are in there. The team that we follow, the San Jose Sharks, all right? Erik Karlsson came in, started terribly. The Sharks were not doing that great. A lot of people picked the Sharks to win the Cup. I don't know about that. They're second right now in the Pacific behind Calgary with a 17-11-5 record. So 17-11-5 sounds good. However, in reality, it's 17-16 because those 5 games you didn't win. You lost in overtime, but you still lost. So they have some issues on the back end. Pickles is not having a great year. Vlasic, we call him Pickles because, Vlasic Pickles. Anyways, look it up. Burns is having a great year offensively, but not defensively. And Karlsson, it's taken a while for him to adjust to the system. Do I believe the Sharks are going to win the Cup? No. Do I believe the Sharks are going to miss the playoffs? No. The Sharks are going to be there all year. It depends what they do in the deadline. What do they do with Karlsson? Do they sign him long term? Because to sign Karlsson, you got to give him, you got to give him a check basically to say, here, 8 years and I don't know, $80 million, because that's what he's going to demand on the market, on the UFA market. So do you want to commit to a guy like that? You committed to Evander Kane. He's not really working out yet. You got long contracts to Pavelski and Burns and all these guys, and you got some good young guys in the system like LeBanc and Sorensen. Chartier, one of our guys. Watch out for Chartier from Saskatchewan. Our good old friend Kevin Kaminsky knows him from his days in Saskatchewan, and yeah, good old. You gotta love those Saskatchewan guys. They're great. They're awesome. Anyways, that's what we got. What else are we going to talk about? We're very excited about, now, I'm going to be promoting a product right now. If you've watched the video all the way, I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to be making a separate video about this product. Now, I don't believe in a lot of products out there. So I've been taking these pills. What are these pills? It's called Limitless. One of the products is Limitless from BioRains, and this is the other one. This is the drops. So what is it? It's CBD. Okay, what is CBD? CBD, cannabinoid. All right. It's what is cannabinoid, right? So it is devised from the hemp plant. It is not marijuana. There's no THC. It's all natural. There are some products out there that have the THC in it. Absolutely no THC. 100% natural. I don't believe in these products. All right. I think it's all a scam. I think all these vitamins, vegans, all these naturals, again, I respect you if you're a vegan. I respect the way you eat. I don't believe in a lot of these supplements. I don't believe in these magic pills. However, my brother-in-law gave me these pills and he said, try it. Okay, so I have some gout issues, and I've been taking this pill. Okay, so I take these drops. So this is supposed to help you with pain, and it's supposed to help you with inflammation. It's been great. I've been on it for about 2 weeks now. Nothing. And these other pills here, the Limitless pills, I take, it's supposed to give you energy, it's supposed to give you focus, it's supposed to enhance, suppress your appetite. So I've been eating a lot better. I'm not overeating, especially during the day. I've lost a little bit of weight. I feel amazing. I sleep better. Again, I was one of these guys that don't believe in these things. However, this product, you need to try it. contact me. I'm going to make a video on it later on. This is not like, they're not paying me to do it. Well, I am sort of, but not really paying me. But what it is this is going to change your life. There is some studies, it's helped. Actually, there is actual studies that it's helped people with epilepsy, with seizures. There is a lot. It's still in the growing phases. Okay, so it's not marijuana. It's not even the marijuana infused THC pills. It's basically all natural from the hemp plant. I cannot say anything better about it. I feel like a new man in the last 2 weeks. I've been taking these products. There's also a third product called CBDZs, which basically helps with sleeping. I don't have any issues with sleeping, but I've had some friends who are on the product with the sleeping, and they love it. You know, it's got some melatonin in there with some natural products, so it's amazing. I love it. That's why I'm gonna make another video on it, a little bit more detail. I just want to give you a little bit heads up on it. But you know, if you have any sort of issues and you've tried everything, if you have back pain, if you have any, even they've used this. A lot of people who are on Adderall who have ADHD issues, you know, it's a much better alternative to Adderall. Adderall, obviously, it's a drug that works, but you know, if you don't have to take it, you can take something natural. Take it. Anyways, that's that. That's the NHL. I am Serge Bogosian. I'm the hockey guru, and it's Friday night. There's hockey going on. Anyways, we're very excited. We're going to tell you that we're going to have another video soon. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. My Twitter followers are growing. Our Twitter followers are growing. I really like to engage on Twitter, especially on game days if I'm watching a game and making them some comments. It's a great little thing. Twitter, look us up, Fresno Hockey Talk on Twitter. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. Our Facebook community is exploding right now. Fresno FHT Sports, Fresno Hockey Talk on what do you call it? What is that? Facebook. That's right. Also YouTube. Please do me a favor. Press the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny. It makes me happy. It grows my channel, grows our channel, and we're very happy when it does that. Give us a thumbs up. Write us a comment below. I love all you guys. This is Serge Bogosian, the Hockey Guru. Have yourself a great weekend.